Good morning. My sidebar keeps acting like it's just thinking, so we'll see how this works. But good morning. It is Monday, April 5th. We are here for morning motivation with Teresa Thomas. Excited to be here. Let's see. So I'm sorry that I got up a few minutes later than normal. Had some problems with my camera, and my computer's just really slow this morning. It seems to be working fine. I mean, I'm checking on my phone, so don't think I'm being rude. I'm just trying to figure out what you guys can see, because the sidebar that usually shows comments and stuff, it's just got a circle, like a thinking circle over and over, and I don't know what the deal is with my light. Normally it's way better than this on this computer. Maybe it's because it's a Monday and we're all just sleepy, so you guys just need to see me in the shadows. Normally it's way better than this on this computer. Now you can probably hear it. Maybe it's because it's a Monday and we're all just sleepy, so you guys just see, it's really delayed. All right, good morning, Chandra, and good morning, Piper. And I just froze. Was that just on? Okay, maybe not. Okay. Good morning. I guess I'm just going to put this up here. I don't want to mess with possibly freezing it, and would like to see your comments. Allie Alexis is here. Good morning, Allie. And Piper says you are not frozen. All right. Good morning. So I was supposed to spend some time over the weekend deciding officially about my business plan. Am I making my April project fit my business plan, or am I fitting, or am I just going to write what feels natural? And I have thought about it. I have not decided. I can't decide how to write this next book, or if I should just skip this book and write a different one. I've got some other ideas I could go to. There's this one resort idea, a little bit of like a famous romance kind of thing. I like that idea. I believe they are adults, although there's a flashback to when they're kids. I don't know why. I just love young adult romance. All right. Piper says, I had a wonderful Easter. How are you, Chandra? Allie says, hi, Piper. Hi, Chandra. Chandra says, it's still working for me. Lots and lots of chocolate. And Allie says, lots and lots of chocolate. And I'll be the one eating it mostly. Always best to move on if you're stuck. Yeah, and I think maybe what I'm just most stuck on is their ages. Like, do I want to just write the teen romance or the young adult / new age romance, or do I want to write the adult romance? And does it really matter for my business plan? Like the first year, it feels like it matters, but after that, really, if I have books out and release books for all of them, like it really probably doesn't matter. It just feels like it does right now. So weird watching myself on a delay. I'm trying to ignore that and just look at the bottom. Piper says I bought the junky chocolate so I wouldn't be as tempted, but I still managed to find a way to eat a few handfuls. Yeah, so we didn't end up with very much chocolate this year. The bunny brought a lot of like the Laffy Taffies and sweet tarts and small packaged Skittles and prepackaged candy a lot this year, which was probably a good thing. But I really love Laffy Taffies and the Sweet Tart juice that are like Laffy Taffies, but they're Sweet Tart flavor. I've had quite a few of those. And we had some cookies and some Rice Krispie treats, and nobody came over, so we just ate all of the desserts and whatnot and all the dinner on our own. So, all right, it's about time to start this morning. Not sure if you guys have any prayer requests. Allie says chocolates are my nano staple food. You go, girl, if you need chocolates. I just bought some new tea I'm going to try this morning. Lemon Zinger. I'm excited to try that. Piper says I bought a 3-pound bag of not good chocolates, 1 bag of better chocolates, and a Lindt bunny for me. I like Lindt too. I didn't do the bunny thing this year. I don't know why. I think because usually I get my oldest a Reese's bunny because he doesn't like chocolate unless it's like Reese's or maybe Snickers, but they don't really make Snickers bunnies that I found. Sorry, this is probably really annoyingly loud. But he's been kind of like, I don't like Reese's lately anyway. So, so I didn't do that because I didn't know what else I would get him in replace of the Reese's bunny, and I just didn't end up thinking about getting us anything. Usually I do, but I was trying to watch how much I was spending. My kids got like actual things this year as opposed to like these 25 different trinkets and whatnot that you end up throwing away. But one of them a pair of sandals, and one of them a chameleon toy, and one of them a couple of cheapo Barbies. And that was basically what was in their baskets, along with a boatload of candy. Allie says I bought my daughter pounds and pounds so I could eat it. Wondering, my alarm made my video pause, which is fine by me, but I'm wondering if comments will still pop up. Nope, it's going to close itself off if it's not running the video. All right, see if the comments will keep popping up. Yes, they stopped popping up. So we have, Piper says I have an eye doctor appointment this morning. Okay, I will pray for that. Allie says I bought my daughter pounds and pounds so I could eat it all. I think I saw that. Piper says my 27-year-old was disappointed because I didn't do baskets this year, first year ever. Aw. And Allie says I got disappointed too when my mom stopped. Yeah, I just don't get to see my parents anymore. I was a little disappointed we didn't have any like family around today. All right, so I'd like to get started here in a minute. Let's go ahead and pray. My husband and my oldest are going on a mission trip today. They leave between 8 and 8:30. So when we're done here, I'm going to go up and say goodbye to them, and then I'll hop over to the Christian Indie Writers. But I should be able to work for most of their cast today. My kids leave me alone, which is nice. And then I'm going to be here with just the littles. I've got like a hair with just the littles for a couple of days, but should be good. Hopefully I can still get my work done and my writing done, and still planning on getting up, even though I don't know who's going to put the kids to bed and all of that. So, should be an interesting week, but you guys will be here with me for it, so it'll be okay. All right, I'm going to pray. Father God, I just thank you so much for everything that you have done for us. Extra special praise with the remembrance of yesterday being Resurrection Sunday. With having had the chance to watch another episode of The Chosen, and just to really stop and reflect on what Jesus' life might have been like and what the disciples' lives could have been like in a really realistic way, where they feel like people people you could reach out and touch, as opposed to in the Bible when they sort of just feel untouchable, unknowable because they had the privilege of walking with you. But to be able to like see that and put yourself in that, it's part of what I love about story, the power of story. And the line that was in their story connects us together. As an author, I'm so inspired by that series. I'm inspired by your word even more and just want to dig into it and learn more about you. Thank you for all that you've done. I pray for my husband and son on their mission trip this week, that you would help them to make a difference for the church they'll be helping, and the projects that they'll be working on, that they'll go smoothly. Pray for Piper and the pain she's been experiencing, her daughter and her anxiety. Pray special for Kristen during this season as she continues to navigate grief and mental anxiety. And I pray for her in her goal to write a poem every day, that you would just give her inspiration and help this to be a breakthrough for her when it comes to writing. Just give her extra doses of peace and comfort during the season. Pray for Allie and Chandra and Amy and Maria and any others who might be joining us later today or watching the replay. Just bless their project special, Lord. Love you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. You guys ready to start? I am going to play this music today. And I froze. Okay. Okay, we will sprint until I did not put that up. We'll sprint until 6:25. Alright, everyone, that is time. I just realized that somehow around the time that I was praying, my phone, which has my comments today, my sidebar is still doing the spinny thing, switched to top chat instead of live chat. So I missed quite a bit. How did you guys do during your sprint, by the way? I checked my emails, responded to our very own Piper, and double checked some other stuff. Like all of the emails I'd checked over the weekend are still showing up as like not checked for some reason in my Google. It's weird. So I had to like double check and make sure I did the stuff I thought I did over the weekend. Okay, so trying to go back a little bit. Allie tells us that she bought her 5-year-old daughter chocolate, little unicorn stuffies, a little bunny cookie mix, little crafts. So sweet. Piper says they're not streaming today. Are you referring to our Christian Indie Writer girls? Jen and Jamie are not going to be streaming today? Makes me wonder if I should just go along. The only reason I was planning to stop today was for them and whether or not my husband needs me to actually drive him to the church. I told him just to take his car, but we'll see. My Atlantic Teacher Life, Carrie is with us. Morning, everyone. Just woke up, so time for coffee this sprint. Allie says chocolate, chocoholic. Piper says good morning. Carrie says my name is Carrie to make it easier than constantly repeating my long username. Allie says I tell people to call me Allie. Alexis activates my Alexa. Sorry. I might have just messed you up. Piper wants to know where they're going on the missions trip. This is all really back behind. I'm going to have to jump ahead in a second here. They are going to the other side of Michigan for a church. It's like a newer church. It's 3 or 4 years old that our church helps support. It's a church plant, but they're not really a plant anymore because they're 3 or 4 years old. But we support them and help them. So they're going over there to help with like things like building, repair, and painting, and mostly stuff like that. I don't think they'll really see a lot of people. They're going to be there for 4 days. All right. Yeah, the Alexa thing would be annoying. Let's see. Gonna get up and set up for the day. Work tomorrow. My feet are going to be so mad. Aw. Yes, you've had like 4 days off, right, Allie? Hopefully they'll have needed the break and then they will be better and not as mad. Piper says, oh, I made my first book free and over the weekend it got to number 4 on the top of the top 100 Christian fantasy books on Amazon. Piper! High five, like virtual high five, girl. That's awesome. Way to go, Piper. Good morning, Tiara. Hello, hello. Happy belated Easter to you as well. I love your name, Tiara. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Very, very pretty name. I should have made people call me that as my nickname. I was Tia. Look at my teacup. I forgot I was drinking out of this today. This cup my dad bought for me a couple years ago for Christmas. He calls it my teacup. But, all right. So, I've been chatting this whole time, just catching up on the comments. I'm not seeing. Piper says, I have heard that you can train your device to answer to a different name, which maybe would be a good idea if you have other people calling your name in your house. Yeah, that would be fun. change her name to something different. Okay. So, not seeing any comments about what you guys might have got. Oh. Piper says doing some research on an alternative resistance group name. Tiara says all the best. Piper says yes, the CIWP girls are not going to be streaming. They have a notice up on YouTube already. Well, maybe I'll just keep going. Would any of you guys have interest to keep going after 8 o'clock? If I just keep a sprint going and run away for a few minutes and then come back? Let's see. Chandra says she got 306 words. Woo! Morning, everyone. Hello, Maria. Good afternoon, Maria. Or actually, not yet. It's still morning for you. Good morning, Maria. I'm sorry. It's a Monday. All right. So I did miss a little chat there. Anyway, now to figure out what I'm going to write. Keep trying on this project and just see what happens this morning. Maybe I'll do that. Just see if I can get one scene in and how I feel about it. All right, so we are a couple minutes past. Let's go ahead and start the timer. Or no, it's not a timer. I'll share the music and we'll talk again at 6:55. that is time. Hopefully you guys did better than I did. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy that it does that. Okay. Our UK ladies talked a little bit about their lives in the UK. Let's see if that helps. Well, not quite what I wanted to do. So, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Did you do okay? Did you get anything done? Unlike me? Spent some time in prayer trying to decide what to do next, so I guess it wasn't a total waste, but I don't know that I found any clarity. Could not write anything on this project, so I think I need to move on. I think I need to open up a new deck and do something else. Allie set up, made food, got pop, strawberry, and banana milk. Pop and strawberry and banana milk? Or are they separate? Chandra got 204 words. Way to go, Chandra. Wishing that I could share your comments so that everyone could see them and celebrate, but it is what it is today. So, yeah, I am here. That's the hard part. Whether I'm on the struggle bus or not, as we've established last week when Chandra was on the struggle bus, being here and showing up will make a difference. I'm going to stand up. Piper says, I have been clicking through links on Wikipedia trying to come up with my group's name. Ooh. Banana milk is the best. I love it. Num, says Maria. That's great, Chandra. Allie, I combined strawberry and banana powder. I wish we had banana powder. I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing. We have like strawberry Nesquik, and chocolate. That's about it. Carrie says, I drank my coffee whilst chilling to start my day. Going to set up and start writing soon. It's nice to start your day early and hopefully without the chaos of kids crawling all over you. Piper, same. I feel the same way. Wait, you have banana powder? Maria got 420 words that sprint. Introduced a new character for the rewrite. Nice job. Like chocolate mix powder? Maria says, it sounds like Allie has some Nesquik. They make banana Nesquik and they don't sell it in the States? Like, for real, I want some of that. I seriously think it sounds so good. What? Piper, yes, I am so there with you. You can buy milkshake in bottles, but also tubs of powder. Used to have Nesquik powder as a kid. This is not available here. I am telling you, we would buy it. No, we would have it at our house. I'm going to have to check out just to confirm. Seriously? Banana powder? No way. I think I showed you before my jug of Nesquik powder, right? Like, the last time I bought it, I bought this like $9 jug that is no joke, this big of Nesquik powder. And we have the largest size they sell in strawberry powder too, because my kids love it and we go through it very fast. Chandra says, Piper, I need this in my life. I think we're all like completely, Allie's laughing at me. Amazon. I might have to get on Amazon today. This is crazy. Good morning, Finch Press Publishing. Welcome, welcome. You've been editing. Hopefully you can write a new chapter once the editing is done. Good morning. Way to start your day off right. I'm trying to see your profile picture. Morning, good morning. I think we have 2 new friends here today, Tiara and Finch Press Publishing. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you. I'm still like stuck on this banana butter thing, but it is time to write. I don't know what I'm writing, but it's time to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn a new caption on. We will chat again. Sounds like my hubby just got up. Time is it? It's 7:01, so we will chat again at 7:25.
All right, that's time. Tell me somebody else is getting stuff done this morning. Somebody? Somewhere? Somewhere over the map, somebody is getting something done. So I went upstairs and I got my Nesquik to show you. It's not called milkshake mix. It's just called Nesquik milk flavor or whatever. Apparently they must have screwed it up at some point because now it says classic taste is back. I'm not really sure what that means. But this is my chocolate canister. I told you, it's a giant canister of Nesquik. And it's probably going to need to be replaced. Oh, that smells good. Replaced soon. And then this is the strawberry that I have. Again, classic taste is back. Doesn't say milkshake milk on it. And the banana on Amazon is kind of expensive. I totally want to try it, but at the same time, my phone. I don't know why it keeps doing that. See if I can jump forward. So, see if we have any comments. Maria's laughing. Maria says that she got 500 words that sprint. Way to go, Maria. Make sure this is on. Chandra got 94 words and made a digital cover for her project. Piper, I've dived into a hole called eugenics. Maria says, yeah, ours just says Nesquik in flavor too. And Maria congratulates Chandra. Ha, sounds fun, Piper. So I spent some time looking at pictures that I had saved down before that could be possible story ideas or correlate to particular couples for another series that I had brainstormed for young adult. And I'd opened up this. I did this in the last sprint. I forgot to tell you guys about it because of banana milk. But I had opened up a file for my other story idea that could be like an adult story idea. It's sort of a beach resort summer fling romance where he ends up becoming famous, and she just has this like one really good memory from when she was younger, and then doesn't ever expect to see him again until life turns a curve on her. And I like that story idea too. But when I opened up the file I had on my computer, all it has is images in it, and the male character
is named the same name as the character that I just wrote in A Tale of Truth and a Treasure, Gray. So apparently I really like the name Gray. I think that I've told you before, like A Tale of the Truth and Treasure started out as a different story, which was a Grease romance. I think he had a different name then, and I changed it in November, but I can't remember what his name was before. And this other story idea, I think I had started brainstorming briefly right after I gave up on the Grease story and before I realized I could change the Grease story into a mermaid story. So I might go with that story idea if I can come up with a good guy's name. Chandra says, thanks, Maria. I'm happy with it. I had tried before, but it didn't come out good. Chandra says, great job. That's awesome. Just some light reading. Piper. Piper says, my shifter radicals are researching ways to predispose people to become shifters if exposed to their DNA. Something. Piper, have you looked at stem cells? Chandra suggests. I wrote a research paper on them, and I think that could work, Piper. I started out just trying to figure out their name. And now I'm learning all sorts of things. Nice. All right. Give me a name. A guy's name. And maybe a girl's name, too. I'm not sure if I like Davina. Her name was going to be Davina. Do you like Davina? Let's see here. Go back to that one. Why does it keep doing that? Alright. Live chat. Piper says, alright. I learned that they could introduce mitochondria in vitro, which was news to me. I will pursue that, Chandra. Mark, Thaddeus, Vanessa. Yeah, they can even take adult cells and rewind them to get stem cells. It's very interesting stuff. That is interesting. I was going to try to show you these characters, but I don't want to waste time. I want to write. I'm going to write Hank. Piper wants to know what year they were born. I use top name lists. I've done that before too, from the decade my people are born in for names. So let's see if I roughly want them to be 28. Hey, baby. My oldest is here. He wants to say hi.
You're still doing this?
Still doing this. Say good morning.
Morning.
All right, I'm going to start the timer. Let's go ahead and write until 7:55. I'm actually going to do something this time. Promise. Growly back there?
We're leaving.
Right now?
Yeah. So you might not actually be able to do something this time.
Hey, so my husband's car won't start, which means I have to run him to the church really quick. So I'm just going to extend this sprint, if that's okay with everyone. I'll say until, let's say until 8:25. I'm sure I'll be back before that, but anyway, if you guys want to check in 5 minutes and put what you've done now, I can look at that when I get back, but in the meantime, just happy writing. This back. Okay, I will be back soon. Okay. Let's see here. I'm back. Didn't know if I was going to make it back, but I did.
From that month.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out if I can get these screens side by side. Sorry, so I can just see comments on the screen. All right. So, while I was gone, Maria said she was going to call it for today. Thanks for the stream and the sprint. See you tomorrow. Piper said, have a great day, Maria. Chandra said, 244 done. Way to go, Chandra. Time to take my dog out and get ready for the day. Piper said, awesome, Chandra. Have a great day. Finch Publishing said, have a great day, Chandra.
How much subscribers do you have now?
I don't know. Allie says she's back. Oh, I did. I'm sorry I abandoned you. I did not want that to have to happen, but you do what you got to do, right? So I am back. Did you guys get anything done? Because clearly I did not. was supposed to. I'm going to write today, so this next sprint, I have to write something, right? I've been here. I've done the work of showing up. It is day 5 of NaNo, and I feel like I have not even started. Though I did write a prologue last week. I'm gonna switch gears, I think. Go with the other story.
Hi.
Do you have anything fruitful to add to the conversation?
How much subscribers do you have?
I don't know, 20-ish. I've got about 6 people watching, 4 people watching right now.
Oh, you have 24 subscribers.
Yeah, that many.
Okay.
All right, go upstairs, watch TV.
Okay.
All right, so who is still with us and what did you get done? Piper, Finch Publishing Press. Are you guys still around? Did you get anything accomplished? Hopefully I'm not still muted. And again, it's on Top Chat. I don't know why it does that. I wish it would just stick with live chat. Well, it hasn't changed. So, all right. Another minute and we will start again. My kids are both up upstairs, hopefully watching something on TV that will be fine to keep them distracted. And I think I'm just going to be an explorative writer like Piper. Try to think as I go, figure out this plot. Boy, oh boy. Oh, Finch Publishing Press says that she has edited 5 chapters so far. So many errors and tense issues. I hear ya. I just went through one. You did 5 chapters in one day. That's really good because I was spending about 2 to 3 hours to get through roughly three scenes, roughly 4,000 words. But I tend to write long chapters too. So, good job though, Finch Press Publishing. Way to go. I had the same issue in my book that I just sent out to betas. I think it's still there because as I was going through the last stage trying to get it ready for betas, I kept spotting 1 or 2 little things and I was like, it's making me crazy. After 6 weeks of fierce editing, how can I still have so many problems? So, all right, it is 8:30. 2-ish hours. Way to go. That is amazing. I am inspired. All right, I'm going to turn the video back on for music. And we will sprint until 8:55. And I will have words. Hold me to it, people. Hold me to it. Words say. Okay. Bye, Allie. Have a great day. Good luck at work tomorrow. It is time. Sorry, just trying to find that. Hello, wozers. Big hair, don't care, right? All right, so how'd you do? I did get words. I'm still battling the struggle bus, but there's words coming. Piper says that she's back. She got some morning stuff done, so that she's ready for the eye doctor. Forgot to pray about that. I'm sorry, Piper. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it's just a routine thing. Allie laughed at something. Maybe my big hair. Maybe something else. Who knows with these kinds of things. So, how did you do? Did you do well? I got a paragraph. Allie's vegging. You do that, girl. I got 113 words, opening paragraph of a totally new idea. I'm gonna kill it. April writing month. I'm gonna really kill it with words, especially if I keep starting brand new story every time I show up. Piper says I figured out the name of my group. Woo! Yes, you were fighting on that this morning. I'm glad you figured it out. What the regular people will call them, and am trying to reel myself back from the edge of the abyss. Awesome, Piper. Good job. I'm glad I got words. I think I know where the rest of the scene is going to go. It's introducing what's about to happen. I named her Lindsay after taking Piper's advice and looking up some top names for when she might have been born. Although I didn't actually find the name Lindsay on the list, but there were names like Jessica and Morgan and Megan and Taylor, all of those names. So I think that Lindsay fits right in. I wonder if it's the hibiscus. I had told you guys I got this new tea. It tastes a little different than I had expected. I'd expected just straight up really strong lemon. But it's got some undercurrent of something. It kind of tastes like a lemon drop, except it's not sweet. And it's not super strong lemon, so I don't understand how it tastes like a lemon drop, but it does. Anyway. Piper says, I am number 2 learner, number 9 input, so dangerous to let myself start researching before getting the words in. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I don't know what I am, because I don't want to pay the money to find out that form or whatever. I think there's one that's like supposed to be a freebie knockoff. I didn't have time to take it the time I found it. I might have to look into that because I am curious about what I am, and I don't know if the freebie one will translate or not. But if you don't know, Piper is referring to it just slipped my mind. Piper, what is that called again? Because it just slipped my mind. I know Becca Symes does a lot of stuff with it, but I can't remember what the actual device or test is called. Clifton, thank you. Clifton Strengths. Yes. So, my little fingers, they're going to do the work, right? Do the typing. What time do you have to leave for your appointment, Piper? Who else is with us? I know Allie is vegging. Is anyone else still hanging around? Is Finch Publishing Press or Finch Press Publishing or Tiara or I think Chandra had to leave. I think Maria took off. Is there anyone else here who's still getting some stuff done? I'd love to know what you're doing. I'm gonna give it another minute, and I think we'll do some more writing because I'm gonna feel the words. It's gonna happen. I know I had written some stuff down about the story idea, and I'm always trying. I think you guys know I'm a writing software snob. I'm trying to find the perfect one. I've used a lot. I've used Living Writer. I've used free trials of things like Novelize, and I think there's one called Novel LR, and there was a story something with the word story in that they shut down and switched over to another one, which is too expensive, so I refused to try it. But I had written some notes in Novelize, but I wasn't using that anymore, so I canceled my subscription for it. And now I don't have access to the story notes. I downloaded like everything it would let me download, so I did get like 2 or 3 summaries, but oh, Piper says if you buy one of the Clifton Strengths ebooks on Amazon, it should come with a code to do the test, so cheaper, plus it comes with education. I am leaving in around an hour. Okay. Finch Press Publishing is still editing. Way to go. Great. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and do some more writing. I've switched videos. Hopefully this video has more of an ambiance or those binaural tones will help us be a little bit more focused and productive. So I'm going to share that again. I'm going to mute myself and we'll talk at 9:25. All right, that's time on that one. How'd you guys do? I am up to a total of 290 words for the morning, which means that I got 177 that time. I see that right at the end of our last conversation, Finch Press Publishing said Shakespeare is a pretty good writing and outline software. The basic is free and it's good. Can't be used on a phone or iPad though, which is why she switched to Google Docs. I don't think I've ever heard of Shakespeare, so I'm going to have to look that one up because I like them all. I'm obsessed. I'm trying to find the right one. I'm hoping Atticus is the perfect solution. I want it to be Atticus so bad. Although I do have to say, I did download the Scrivener 3 free trial, and the interface is at least prettier. Like, I really like the way the script looks while I'm writing now, which was a huge issue I had before. I did not think it was a very pretty software, and it is prettier, but I still really struggle with using it. Like, even just the thing that's supposed to be the best about it, the way you can format the sidebar to have chapters and scenes underneath them, like, it just doesn't feel intuitive to me. It's not easy for me to work. Like, I always feel like I'm deleting total chapters because I can't get them to line up where I want them to be, or the folder isn't right, or whatever. Piper says, I have 297 for the morning, plus a bunch of notes kept. So 290 and 297. What about that, Piper? That's awesome. And I do have like some notes, things that I took down. I had started trying to brainstorm a little bit, some ideas about what it could be called or stuff like that too. So Teresa, you sound like me with notebooks and planners. I want to try them all and they don't end up sticking. Yes, I do that with planners too. Like, I think I'm going to become a planner and then I buy it and I get like a weekend and I stop using the planner. But I constantly throw my money at them. Ooh, pretty planner. Let me buy it. Take my money. But I am also, like, I feel like when it comes to writing software and Bibles, I'm in the pursuit to find the perfect one. I know exactly what I want, and I just cannot find exactly what I want. Like, Bibles will have this feature, but not that feature, or they'll be this size and not have what I need, and I can't find the size I want, the resources I want, the red colored text. I can't find it all in the same package. Piper says, I downloaded the new version but haven't started using it yet because I have so much already in this version and do not want to risk losing it. There you go. Also in Scrivener, I don't use different scenes. I write my chapters and have them in their own folders, but I delineate with my scenes with the stars. Okay, so that makes sense because it's pretty easy to add the new folders. But like, when I add a new folder and then I add a new scene and then I go to add another new folder, it'll add a scene. Or I'll go to add a new scene and it'll add a folder, and it won't do what I want when I want it to without me having to like do the extra step of selecting. And then once I get it added, if I try to move it, it'll also like pop it into the wrong spot. Like, it's supposed to be in this line and it'll pop it into that line, or I just don't like it. And you can drag them around if you want to. You do that in the corkboard thingy. But can you do that with the scenes if you don't have them delineated? Probably not. Preload it with 30 or 40 folders. Love of setting paper Scrivener has. Paper. Is there a paper setting? I don't know. I'm trying it though, and it is prettier. But like, I think I had to Google how to even add in like the correct name, like my name, when I exported my other one out of the old version. I couldn't figure out where you put that information. I knew I'd edited it when I first started the story, but when I went to go fix it, it's under like metadata, which doesn't even make sense because it's just my title name, like my person, who I am. Anyway. Piper, no, the chapters you can move around, which is why I don't use the scenes thingy. Yeah, but I'm hoping Atticus will be better. There are so many. I have watched a lot of YouTube videos in the past. They have a paper Scrivener setting. I will have to look at that. I have looked at videos in the past. I've been using Scrivener off and on for a long time, but I'm constantly leaving to try to find something better. I will look into Shakespeare because that sounds interesting. I liked Novelize. It was so close, but the feature that I keep thinking is the one I want the best is being able to like do a lot with the character cards. Like I really want to be able to put in like a ton of new character images for one character. Like I want to be able to have like 3 pictures of this one character because they look different in different scenes, right? And if you're using a famous person, like my last book, the famous, the daughter and the mother looked, in my mind, I didn't necessarily describe them exactly to the T or use this in the book because I didn't want to put too much of a mindset into my readers of what they looked like. I want, some of that to draw naturally what the reader wants them to look like in their mind. Was Reese Witherspoon and her daughter. So I had pictures of her daughter that I could get in various different scenes. Like her daughter dyed her hair pink, and my character has pink hair for most of the story. And so, like, I wanted to be able to have all of these little pictures. And I'm having trouble finding that. And in Novelize, they were so close to being a great one that was really easy to use. But in the character files, you could put in all of this information and put in pictures, but you could only see them if you opened up the edit feature on the character profile once you created it. So if I'm like typing and I open this character profile off to the side, can't actually see what's in the profile unless I hit edit. That was really not ideal. My kids are running around upstairs. So let's see. Allie says that they have settings, setup file, character profile file, templates. Piper says, oh, me too, but price point may be an issue for me because I can get Scrivener for $25 for the upgrade. Allie, setting template and character profile template. Hello, people.
Micah, get on the screen.
These are my little people. You've met Sienna before.
Yes. Plenty of times.
You might have spotted Micah John earlier. The feeling was spring break this week. All right.
And you guys don't know Owen. He's her other kid.
Yeah, they met him this morning. He thought Allie was still sleeping. Mini-me's. Yes, Allie, my kids all look so much like me. But I think they look like their dad. Get in here.
Yeah.
You mean you don't? You mean you don't?
I really don't. I don't look like you for the last time, Mom.
Tried playing with Campfire or World Anvil to create a story Bible, but I don't want to use up my time with that. Yeah, I want story Bibles, but Campfire, I think, is pricier than I want to spend. And I haven't looked into Anvil. That's another one. All right, so I was hoping to maybe do one more, but because the gremlins
We're not gremlins.
need some attention.
We're not chitter. Bye.
We're not gremlins.
I think I'm going to sign off and go. Thank you so much for being here today and putting up with me while I got nothing done. But I did end up getting words, and I think I have a good lead, so hopefully I can sit down and spend some time on this over the next this afternoon at some point. But as we go forth, remember Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, do it from the heart as something done for the Lord and not for people.
Colossians 23:4. Colossians 23:4.
Colossions 3:23. Have a great day, guys. Thanks so much for being here.
Hey, close.
God bless. Goodbye.